Hey everyone, it's Jenny Peterson. So who has heard of the Broadway musical Hamilton? Have you heard of it? Put it in the comments below if you've heard of the Broadway musical Hamilton. My husband just went to it in New York City, had incredible seats, like 10th row, center stage, super jealous, and he came home all hyped up about Alexander Hamilton. And I'm not gonna lie, like, before the Broadway musical, I don't think I realized who Alexander Hamilton was. Anybody else? Just me? I'm sure I learned about him in school or whatever as a kid, but I didn't. And he told me all about the story and about the music, and I've been listening to the music and I just love it, and I love the story, and I wanted to share some thoughts with you. You still have no idea, Karina? I know. Well, Karina, here's the thing. Like, my girls knew who Alexander Hamilton was before I did, and they're 8 and 10. And they held up a $10 bill in front of my face, and they're like, "Mom, who's this?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Like, who's on the $10 bill? I'm like, "I don't know." I feel really dumb right now. It's Alexander Hamilton, okay? So let me just tell you a little bit about Alexander Hamilton. So the Broadway musical is based on his life, his true life. And Alexander Hamilton was an immigrant. He was born out of wedlock. He was abandoned by his father and orphaned when his mother died. So he had a really rough upbringing. And he actually became one of our founding fathers despite his terrible upbringing. You know what I'm saying? And he is responsible for our nation's financial system. He helped write several of our nation's treasured documents, like the Declaration of Independence. You may have heard of it. Like, he played a very important role in the birth of our nation and was George Washington's right-hand man. So anyways, so I'm listening to the Broadway music, right? And it's totally different because it's like rap style. It's really cool. And there's a song that I just love, and it's called My Shot, okay? Did I sing it? No, I didn't sing it, but I can sing it for you if you want. I really like the song. Okay, it goes, "I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot." Okay, that's all I'm singing. I'm not going to the whole thing. It's 5 minutes long. You can go to YouTube and you can YouTube Alexander Hamilton My Shot, or just Hamilton My Shot, and you can play the song, and it like gets me going. You know what I'm saying? Does music ever do that to you? It gets me going. And it made me start thinking about my shot. Like, he's talking about how he had an opportunity. He had this shot and he wasn't going to throw it away, and he took it. He took the shot. And it started making me think about, well, what's my shot? You know? And I really think that Unique is my shot. Joining this business, and I've been doing Unique now for 3.5 years, those of you who've been following me. And thanks for sharing, you guys. And I really feel like it's my shot, and I'm so grateful that I took that opportunity and I ran with it. So grateful. Music is your serenity. I love it. Yes, me too. So grateful that I took the opportunity and I ran with it. And then I had an even worse thought. I was like, oh my gosh, what shots have I not taken? Like, has there been opportunities in my life that I didn't take or didn't go all in on, and why? And one of my biggest fears, and I'm only in my 30s, one of my biggest fears, y'all, if there's somebody on here, just ignore them. One of my biggest fears, I'm only in my 30s, I don't want to wait until I have a midlife crisis, you know? Is growing old and really wrinkly. And that's not my fear, but growing old and looking back on my life and having regrets. That's one of my biggest fears. I don't want to come to the end of my life and have regrets and think I should have taken that opportunity. I should have done more of this. I should have done less of this. I should have done more of this. I should have done less of that. Why did I not live the life of my dreams? Like, you guys, we only have one life. Why not make it ridiculously awesome? You know what I'm saying? We only have one life. Why not design the life of your dreams? And I don't want to get to the end of my life and have regrets. And then I was thinking about, well, why do people not take the shot? Why do people not take the opportunities that present themselves? And it's fear. It's normally fear. So then I started thinking, well, what am I afraid of? Who am I afraid of? And I'll ask you the same question. What are you afraid of? And you can put it in the comments below. This is a safe place, just the internet, right? What are you afraid of? And who are you afraid of? So what are you afraid of? So when I started this business, I've changed a lot in 3.5 years. When I started this business, I was afraid of what other people would think of me. I was afraid of looking silly. I was afraid of looking stupid. I was afraid of people making fun of me. I was afraid because I didn't have makeup skills. Like, who am I to teach anybody to do anything? You know, I was afraid of all of those things. What are you afraid of? Rejection? Yes. I know, I hate fear too, right? Put your fears, and you might come up with something that I'm not even thinking of. Okay, and then there's another question. Afraid of it not working out? Yeah. Yeah, we're afraid of failing. I know, isn't it pretty, you guys? Like, this is where I live. Isn't this insane? That's in my backyard. I live up that hill. It's gorgeous. And the other side is mountains on the other side and a lake. I'm sorry, distracted by the gorgeous surroundings that I am in. Vulnerability is scary, right? Fear of stuttering. Yes, Sarah, Elizabeth. So, look, I forget my words all the time, like all the time, because it's live, right? And my owner of my company, Derek Maxfield, he stutters. And I love that he speaks to us even though he stutters, and it's an insecurity for him. And I love it. I love it, you know? Yes, we all have fears. Lip color is a bonbon, believe it or not, because my lips are super chapped. It's red velvet cake. Fear of not hitting your goals. Okay, so who are you afraid of? Have you ever thought about that? Maybe you're afraid of failing and disappointing yourself. Maybe you're afraid of disappointing or embarrassing a parent. Maybe you're afraid of what your mom thinks. Maybe you're afraid of what your dad's gonna say. Maybe you're afraid of disappointing or letting down your spouse or sister or a brother or a grandparent, a family member, a friend, maybe a child. Like, who are you afraid of disappointing and letting down? Okay? So we all have these fears, right? And we can either take the opportunities when they present themselves and we can take our shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Like, you've got to decide, are you going to throw away your shot because of fear? Because I guarantee you, at the end of your life, looking back, you're going to be really mad at yourself that you did. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't go for it. You didn't live the life of your dreams. You didn't reach your potential because you were afraid of looking silly. You hear how stupid that sounds? You're afraid of what other people think. You're afraid of going live and not being perfect. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? And if you have those people in your life, I would say the best thing to do is to have a conversation with them and say, like, hey mom, I know that you don't believe in me, but I believe in me and I'm going for it. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm going for it. I'm going to do this business. And in 5 years, either you or I will be right. Okay? Notice how I said 5 years too, not 5 days, not 5 weeks, not 5 months. Like, if you're really going to take a shot, you need to invest some time to build it. Okay? So have a conversation with them and be like, I understand that you don't believe in me, but I believe in me and I'm going for it right now. And time will tell. And then let your results do the speaking for you. Then go out and crush it. Go out and kill it. Let your results speak for you. Your success will speak for you. Okay? That's a really fast way to shut up and shut down, you know, the peanut gallery that wants to bring you down, is to have results and to prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. Okay? So I wanted to share that little message with you. And I hope that you do take the opportunities and the shots in your life. And you know, I hope that all of us can live a full and rewarding life and not look back and have regrets. And let's kick fear in the face. Like, screw fear, right? Why should we let fear hold us back from doing the things that we were born to do? Okay? All right, y'all. I gotta go, but I just wanted to share this little message with you. If you got value out of it, feel free to share. And let's just crush it today. Let's have an amazing, amazing day. Okay? Bye, guys.